What you're about to watch is part of an online training that I do twice a month inside my Movement Makers program, where I coach entrepreneurs like you how to build an online movement, how to make money from it, and use it to make a huge impact on the world. Enjoy. Movement Makers, we're doing it. I was feeling just super blessed and super grateful for everybody in seeing what you've been posting on the Discord and in seeing the wins. If you're not on the Discord yet, guys, you got to get on the Discord. It's not just where we are, but it's also a great marketing tool, community tool for all of your businesses. And we can dive into that a little more if you want as well. But I've loved seeing the progress and the updates and the wins and the momentum that you guys are creating. There's so many wins. There's so much momentum. I just love seeing you guys taking action. You know, it means a lot to me. You guys inspire me, seeing the work that you're doing as well. Whenever you guys are teaching something, you want your students to go off and do something with it, right? And so you guys are inspiring me. Like, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're launching things. Things are happening. It's amazing. So I feel grateful and blessed for you guys because you're all so amazing and loving. Today, I want to do something a little different. Let me run quickly through the Thought Leadership Success Map again. So this is the Thought Leadership Success Map. This is the content that you make to start driving the awareness for your business and your brand forward. Okay. I wanted to put it all on one simple page. There's a lot in here, but if you can get this down, it allows you to be on every single platform, at least the ones that you want to be, but not just for making content, for actually getting people into your ecosystem, for getting people on your email list, for getting people to buy your coaching, your programs, your services, et cetera. So at the very top are 10-minute videos, 10-minute plus, right? And this is the foundation, but this could be longer. This could be 10, 20, 30 hour, right? The biggest growth we still see is in the 1 to 3 hour category. So don't feel like this is it has to only be 10 minutes. If you have more content, share the content. It can be really valuable. This is also why we're creating the challenge. We did it last month. We have resilience this month because I want to force you to do this stuff. Because we need more momentum happening. Okay. So inside these 10-minute videos, YouTube or Instagram, thought leadership is you going direct to camera. It's you just setting up, pressing record, and speaking your opinion on it. Coaching is where you're going to bring somebody else in and you're gonna coach them. Lady Lexi and I had a great IG live yesterday talking about coaching, and in that process, I was coaching her. And it could be really low key, right? That was just Instagram live. Great. That could be cut and turned into a video. In fact, Lady Lexi turned it into a YouTube video for her channel. She took our IG live and then cut it and turned it into a video that she put up on her YouTube channel. So it could be as simple as an Instagram live, or it could be more fancy if you want to sit down and actually have a film crew or set up a proper camera. But most of the stuff I do is still just, people love the stuff that feels organic and raw, that's off your phone. I did a one-on-one with Gary Vee last week that we turned into a video on my channel. And again, it was just off of Instagram. We did an Instagram live together that I'm cutting and turning into a video. So coaching, again, if you want to be a coach, the question that I got yesterday from Lady Lexi was, I want to sell my coaching services. Okay, great. You need to make coaching videos. So your homework is to go find people who you can coach to be on your Instagram live so that people can see you coaching. It's also a lot more fun. If you're a coach, it's a lot more fun because you have somebody in front of you. It's not just you talking to the camera. So coaching videos, thought leadership, direct to camera, coaching. Mentoring is kind of like coaching, but it's the same person. So I had a series for a while with Alex where it would be a weekly check-in to see how Alex was doing. And I don't know how many of those that we made, but it's basically seeing, hey, where are you at now? What are we working on this week? And people can follow along in the series. So if there's somebody that you're going to be mentoring for a consistent amount of time, then that's something that you can turn into a video series. So somebody on your team, somebody who you just like, one of your followers, et cetera, but somebody who you're going to make a series with of you mentoring them every week, as opposed to just a one-off coaching session. Okay. Interviews are where you're interviewing somebody, right? So what I just did with Gary Vee, I've got, Grant Cardone next week and other people keep coming on the channel, but I'm interviewing them to get a message out of them to turn into content for me. For most of you, this shouldn't be your default strategy. It's a nice plus because I also want your message. What do you stand for? What do you believe? What is missing in the world? Getting your story out into the world. But interviews are a great supplemental on top of it. Q&As, you're just taking questions. So whether it's a Instagram Live and there's a feed here that you're going to answer people's questions, or somebody emailing you in, or they're tweeting at you, or you're taking Discord private messages or tweets at you, whatever. It's taking questions from people and turning them into an answer. Biz dev is where you're bringing people on who could do something with your business. So you're not so concerned about how well the video does. It's this person, if they know who I am and they like me, this could be a big impact on my business. And so you're using your show as an opportunity to make more business connections. And then document is showing the process of you doing that. And we did a whole video on document versus creating. And so you're showing the process as opposed to making thought leadership kind of content. So these are your options. And we're looking 10-minute plus. And why all of these could work. There's no one strategy that has to work. All of these could work. The point of showing all of these is to help you find your comfort zone, help you find something that doesn't feel like work, that feels fun, that feels like you're contributing, that feels like your message is being heard, that it matters, that it's getting out there. And so there's a whole bunch of different options here. It's also why I want you guys partnering together in the challenge, because if you are not as experienced, or you haven't gone live yet, or you haven't done a collaboration yet, it just feels easier and more momentum to have other people doing it with you. So we have these 10-minute videos, okay? All of those can be cut into micro content. So that one 10-minute video can turn into Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn content, et cetera. You're taking the highlight moments and you cut them down. You take the highlight quotes and you cut it down. So you don't have to be everywhere. You can be everywhere by just making this content at the top. And then this is important, lead magnet. We need to get people into your ecosystem. So part of the challenge is not just making the content, but also having a lead magnet. So you're basically exchanging extra value for somebody's email address. And this could be a PDF, this could be a bonus video, this could be anything that you have that is hidden, that is behind, normally could be a paywall, something that you might sell, but instead now it's going to be given away for free in exchange for their email address. You can build the relationship. A lot of people are missing this key step. And so like, well, why am I not selling my coaching services? Why am I not selling my book? Why am I not selling my products and services? Well, because you're just making content at the top, but we're not fostering the relationship because you don't have their email address or a way to connect with them. So the lead magnet, I want to force you to make lead magnets because it's going to really help drive your business forward. That's why we put it into the challenge as well. From here, we create value emails, a get to know me sequence. Right? If somebody just signed up for your email list, I want them to learn who you are, right? They may have watched one video, got your lead magnet, now they're on your email list, but it doesn't mean they know you. It doesn't mean they really understand your story. Why do you do what you do? Why is this so important to you? You may feel like you've told your story a million times to a million people. Great, but this is a new person. And so you have to put in your email sequence a get to know you. So I'd be looking at a 3 to 10 email sequence where you're explaining why you do what you do. You're giving them value. You're giving them nuggets of information based off your story. And then you can also throw your extra videos in. So the next video you put up, the next collaboration you do, you can then send it to your email list as well to drive people back to your YouTube channel. And then finally, we get to the sales email. So after all this, now we've built a relationship. They know who we are. They've gotten our lead magnet. They've gotten a whole bunch of value emails, not just watch one video. Now we can sell them on whatever it is that you want to help them with. Coaching, courses, memberships, books, product, services, et cetera. Right? So this is the thought leadership success map. This is everything on one page. Hopefully it's not too overwhelming or confusing. Paul is saying you have to stay with one format. No, all of these formats work. The only one that I would say is around the interviews is that you don't want to only do interviews for most of you. You know, if you're going to be the Larry King, great. But what did Larry King stand for? I don't know. He just asked a lot of great questions, right? I want your story to get out. I don't know much about Larry King's story. So this is a supplemental one. But apart from that, all of these could work. And you can play with them, explore. try doing mentoring and see if it fits. And if you love it, go back and do it again. Lady Lexi posted in our Discord about her new book, which came out. Congratulations, Lady Lexi. And she did a reading of the book. And she asked in a Discord, is this okay for content? And my response was, well, did you enjoy it? And she said, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great, keep going. Because when you can enjoy the actual work of what you're doing, it's so much easier to keep going. Where if it feels like work, if it feels forced, if it feels like, I got to go and make videos again. I hate this. I look so bad on camera. I can never get my words out. If it's stress, then you're less likely to do it. So all of it can work. And I would encourage you to play with a whole bunch of different formats in there. If you want to watch the full version of this video, as well as train live with me twice a month to help you build your movement and be around some other amazing people just like you, check out my Movement Makers program. The link to join is right there next to me. Can't wait to see you there. Continue to believe and go join.